Hello, everyone. This is Ross speaking. Um, this guy is always staring at you when you visit our website. Uh, just released this last weekend our new map, the Diver class scout ship. It's an old design, but a sturdy one. Yeah, this is the announcement post on our website, 2minutetabletop.com. Um, it's my kind of breaking into sci-fi once more. I've dabbled in sci-fi years ago, but haven't touched it since then. Uh, but now seems to be the time. I've got the winds of inspiration are blowing in the sci-fi direction. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, yeah, our scout ship, as usual, comes in a free pack and a premium pack. If you're a patron, you can find the premium stuff on Patreon. And if you just don't like subscriptions, you can find it on our website. It's also in the Everything Pack. If you're a owner of the Everything Pack, you can find it right now if you re-download the Volume 8 stuff. And then, yeah, this is a useful little preview of the other sci-fi kind of cyberpunk futurist-ic stuff we have so far. Anyway, this is unscripted. Probably can't tell, but yeah, as a preview, it's a ship exterior plus two interiors. There are two levels to the ship. Inside the cylindrical main body, we've got the upper deck and the lower deck. You can explore this. No, let's explore it together because that's why I'm making a video. So basically, we have our cockpit. I'm about to reveal how little I know about sci-fi terminology. We have our cockpit. There's space for 5 individuals. We've got a bit of a lounge slash meeting room. We have the reactor room back here behind these solid doors. And behind these doors we have the staircase. We have 3 staircases going down, but this one goes to the hold. So down below, here's that hold I mentioned. We've got kind of a work area, maintenance. There's a workbench and some glowy desks. We've got 4 bunks here, but you know, if you've got a bigger party, you could just theater of the mind, like an extra layer of bunks here, bring it up to 6, something like that. We've got toilets and showers this time. We didn't have that on our old ship. And we've got a kitchen area. And, you know, it's assumed there's a bunch of other storage like below, like in a modern day aeroplane. There'll be like a space below this surface where all of the food goods and whatnot are stored. As for exiting the ship, we've got the back end here. Exits at the back of the ship. And we got this docking port. I think I got that right. Docking port. All of my terminology is from like Kerbal Space Program, which I played years and years ago, so I'm a bit rusty. Okay, so that's an intro to the ship. Of course, we got variants and stuff too, but let's just dive into what's inside these packs. So inside our Pay What You Want pack, which you can try out for free, and I'd encourage you to do so, please. We have this stuff. We have, let's see again. So this is the main map. It's got the exterior and the interiors all laid out for, you know, play on a virtual tabletop. We have just the spacey background in case you want to like dogfight or something. I don't know what rule set you're using. And then we have kind of the individual pieces, right? So we got just the exterior for the dogfights. And then we got all the rest. And I kind of broken them up too, so that you could potentially like mix and match in the future when we have more rooms and stuff. And also you can just make your own version of this map if you don't like my layout. So that's our basic pack. And then let's quickly go over the premium pack. So this, as usual, Main thing is variants and assets. Oh, I forgot to mention, I don't have them in this folder, but we do have Dungeondraft files, okay? So all these are also inside a Dungeondraft pack. I just forgot to put it in this demonstration folder because I'm a professional. Anyway, so inside our pack, everything you see in here, let's just start here. All this stuff is also included in the Dungeondraft pack for this pack. As you can see, it's all those pieces that we have in the base pack for all of the variants too. And then we have extracted assets, I call them. So these are little elements that we've ripped out of, like this cockpit is literally just extracted from, the cockpit. Anyway, yeah. And then this collection will build up over time as we do more sci-fi stuff. And then, of course, we have some deep space map variants. And then we have our kind of main attraction, I think, which is a handful, three more variants. And I've just tried to get creative with the color scheme. We've got kind of, I call it the exemplar. This is your space paladin kind of space cops kind of vessel. This is your, I don't know, your Sith slash likes black and red, your edgy space faction vessel. I call it the Informant because I imagine it as a kind of stealth ship. And we got our standard one. And we've got one that I went for a steampunk aesthetic because it seemed like the perfect map for it with the whole diving bell aesthetic we worked into the front. And I think the colors just look sweet. This is my favorite one. Can't tell. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, so we've got assets, maps, Dungeondraft packs. Have we got anything else that I'm forgetting? Let's see what my actual description says. Yeah, maps, assets, Dungeondraft. One thing to note, I have begun to use WEBP more because these big 300 DPI ships were like 20 megabytes each, whereas with WebP, crunch them down nice and small without losing a whole bunch of visual information. So yeah, if that's all surprising, this is the WebP stuff. If you're having difficulty previewing these items, you can use any of your browsers to preview them. Firefox is what I use. You can use Chrome or Edge or whatever you prefer. I should just be able to do that. And you can preview it like so. As you can see, plenty of detail in a nice little sub 1 megabyte file size. It's like magic. It looks white, this background, but it is actually transparent when you drop it into a virtual tabletop. And all the virtual tabletops I know of, except WebP, your Fantasy Grounds, your Roll20, those are the ones I've personally tested. So your standard asset import process, usually just dragging and dropping, you can use these for your VTT as well. So I hope that's been a fun rundown of our new sci-fi starship map. We've got plenty more on the way. Not starships in particular, but sci-fi stuff. We're going to do like one release out of 3 per month will be sci-fi. The rest will be fantasy slash generic nature, our usual stuff basically. So it won't like overwhelm your collection, you're not just going to see sci-fi everywhere. But I hope that's been a fun breakdown. I hope you're excited to see more. And I hope that this diver class scout ship sees some action in your sci-fi game. Leave a comment letting me know what sci-fi stuff I should draw. I got lots of ideas, but could always use more. And no doubt you'll be hearing from me again soon. So, catch you later. Have a nice Wednesday. Bye.